Rose family, it's your girl Serenity Rose, and we are back with another video. And as you guys can tell by the title, we are doing a first impressions, not a full face because I don't have a full face. I literally have like less than 10 products that are new to try in today's video. So if you want to see how I got this look using some new products, then just keep on watching. So before we get into the actual video, I do want to drop a little update. So I did just order a ring light from Amazon, and I'm super excited because right now I feel like my lighting isn't all that. I mean, it's okay and it's getting the job done, but I feel like with a ring light, the lighting or my lighting situation will be so much better. Along with my green screen, I feel like my quality is about to just jump from 0 to 100 really quickly. So I'm super excited, and I want you guys to comment down below if you guys see a difference when I do get my ring light. I will be sure to inform you guys in the video or in my first video that I use filming the ring light that I'm using the ring light, so you guys can see and tell me if there's a difference, if you like it, if it's too bright, if it's not bright enough because it's an adjustable ring light. Or also comment down below if you want to see me do a full review on the ring light itself. And yeah, so that was just a little quick update. On that note, let's get right into the video. Okay, so I just applied some of this foundation and my camera didn't record it. So what I'm going to do is just build it up a bit more. But as you can see, this is one layer and it does cover. It is like medium coverage, so I'm liking that. I do see the radiance. The foundation is the NYX Born to Glow Natural Radiant Foundation, and this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to add a little bit more so you guys can see how it applies. I'm super annoyed that it didn't record it. It is very liquidy, so you want to be careful when you pull it out or when you squeeze it out. And I'm saying that it's medium coverage because I do have like this blemish right here that is still peeking through. So let's see if it is buildable to full coverage, and we'll cover it. And it does feel very lightweight. Am I too far? I'm gonna bring you guys in a bit closer. Okay, I think that's a bit better. So it did cover up the blemish a bit more. I don't really see it peeking through as much, but again, this is very good coverage. It's very lightweight. It is medium, and obviously, as you can see, it is buildable to full coverage. So I like it so far, and I definitely like the radiance that it is giving my skin. Like, it's nice and glowy. Okay, so I don't have no concealer or powder, but I do have new bronzer and bronzer brush. So I will be back with the bronzing portion. Okay, so for bronzer, I have the NARS Laguna bronzer, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to try not to blind you. Very pretty. It does look a bit light, so I hope it shows up on my skin. And then for a brush, I have the powder brush from Real Techniques. This is their 201 brush. It's very soft, big, and fluffy. So I'm just going to tap into this, and hopefully it shows up. So it is showing up. I do have to do a lot of building because it is so light, but it is showing up, and I really do like it. I think this would be perfect for my like everyday no makeup type of looks. And as far as the brush, it is very soft and dispersing the product really nice and evenly. And I love a good big bronzer brush. I still want to get the ColourPop new brush collection just for the freaking bronzer brush. Like, it looks like heaven. Wow, I really like this. I think this was a really good find for a great price. Like $4.50. What? Really pretty. I love this. I already love this, and I can tell I'm going to be using this quite a bit. So then I'm going to grab a smaller brush, and then this is like a double-ended brush. I don't even know what this is from, like it rubbed off, but any brush works. And contour my nose. I feel like this is perfect to contour my nose because it's not too pigmented on my skin tone, so it creates a really nice light shadow. So yeah, this would also be really good for like a soft glam, just to throw in the crease and just call it a day. So I really like that. So now I'm just gonna clean up my contour because it did get a bit messy. And then just brush it away. I don't like to bake at all, and if I do, it's for like max 30 seconds. So that looks really, really good. So I have this NYX highlight and bronzer palette. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this shade right here, which is the darkest shade in the palette, and just put it at the top to contour a bit. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit. And I'll even just use the same brush I used to contour my nose, just to grab a bit. So as you can see, there is definitely like a shadow now where I applied that dark shade, and that is just to sculpt out my cheekbones a bit more. So I'm just going to blend it with that bronzer brush so nothing looks too harsh. So that is super pigmented, as you can see, because I tapped and dusted off the excess, and it still applied really nicely. So we'll come back to this palette for highlight, but I don't have a new blush, so I'm going to do blush off camera and I'll come back with highlight. For highlight, I have the Makeup Revolution Skin Kiss highlight in the shade Champagne Kiss. It is huge, and it is like this pink pale gold color. So I feel like this is going to be a bit too light, but I do want to try it. My brush is dry, so we're just going to dip into it, and let's see how this looks. I don't like it. It is like one of those like iridescent duochrome type of highlighters. Like it has a blue and purple undertone to it, which is not my thing. It is very blinding, as you can see. I do like that. And it is also a bit too light for my skin tone. We are going to try to fix this and go back into this NYX highlight contour palette and use the deepest highlighter shade, which is the shade right in the middle. So I'm going to use the same brush, coat it nicely, dust off the excess because you never want to go too crazy. That like blue purple is just like way too strong, so it's like peeking through the gold. But let's see how this looks on its own. Okay, that color is a bit too dark, so I'm gonna try to use the shade right next to it, which is that pink one, because as you can see, it like made that orange. Okay, that's a lot better. Wow, my nose looks crazy. Don't worry, we will fix that. That's enough highlighting for now. I'm going to finish off my lower lash line, add some mascara, add some eyeshadow. I do have new lip products, so that is most likely what I will come back with. The first lip product that I have is from NYX. This is their Line and Load in the shade Ride or Die, which is like this burnt maroon red shade. So what I'm going to do now is just wipe off my lip balm. And then basically the concept to this is that you can line your lips with it and then fill it in as well. So I think I'm just going to use this as a liner. And if I like the color, I might fill them in. So this product does work as a liner. Is it my preferred method? No, I really prefer a pencil, but it does work. The color is a bit too crazy for what I'm going for today, so I'm not going to use it to fill in my lips. So I do have another lip product. This is from Makeup Revolution. This is their Pout Balm Plumping Lip Gloss with vitamin E. This is what it looks like. Really pretty cute. It's like small and chunky, super cute. And this is in the shade Sauce. The doe foot on this is freaking huge. So let's just apply. Wow, that is really minty. Like it tastes like spearmint or like peppermint gum. This is really, really glossy. Like it makes my lips look really shiny. But this is not the color I was going. I feel like the NYX lip liner kind of just took over. All right, I'm going to take this off and apply a different lip color. I'm just going to go in with the Anastasia matte lipstick in the shade Dread. Then I'm going to apply the Pout Balm over it. I feel like this looks a lot more better with my eye look. And I do have another gloss. I don't know if I should try this now or if I should save it for another video. Since it's sheer, I'm just going to add a little bit on. This is the Ulta Beauty Shiny Sheer Lip Gloss in Sugar. It's pretty clear with like silver sparkles in it. And I already know how this formula is. I love it. It's my favorite lip gloss formula to date. So the Pout Balm lip gloss is a bit on the thicker side, so adding the Ulta one, which is a bit more thinner in consistency, loosen that up a bit. And then the next product that I have is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus Spray. This is in the rose scent. So I'm just going to set everything down. And then before everything is dry, I'm just going to take my sponge and press in that highlighter. So I did have one more new product to try, and they were lashes, and I completely forgot about them because I did my eyes off camera. They are from Kala in the style Bossy, but I will definitely try these out in my next video, so stay tuned for that. And I'm just going to get my hair together, throw on some accessories, and I will be back with my final thoughts on everything. Okay, so this is the completed look. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I actually really like the way it came out. Everything seemed to work great. So let me give you guys my final thoughts on all the new products that I tried. The first product that I tried was the NYX Born to Glow foundation. Now the first layer that I applied didn't record because I forgot to hit the button because I am very forgetful, to be honest. But I did apply a second layer with you guys on camera so you guys can see how it blended out. It doesn't feel tacky by any means. I did set it down with powder as well. It is very lightweight on the skin. Like I don't feel like I have any makeup at all on my face right now except for my lips because they're tingling, but we will get into that. So the coverage is very nice. Again, it's very lightweight. It is medium to full coverage. As you guys saw, I built it up, and I did have a blemish here because, you know, Mother Nature came to visit me this week, which I'm super happy about because I did think I was pregnant, but I got my period a couple of days ago, so that explains why I had those like breakouts, because they were just coming and coming. Like I had one here that hurt, it went away, and then I got another one here and then another one. So I got like 3 pimples on my face that are killing me, but I'm getting sidetracked. Back to the foundation. It did cover up all of my acne, or you know, hormonal breakouts, whatever you want to call it. It covered them up really nicely with the second layer, and it doesn't feel cakey by any means. It doesn't look cakey. It looks really, really nice, and I look like I have like a nice glow to my skin. Like you probably would think I'm pregnant if you saw me like this. That's how good this glow is. So I can really see this becoming a favorite of mine next to the Anastasia foundation. That is my current like #1 favorite foundation. So I think this one is a really good foundation. I'm probably going to do a wear test in the next few videos, so stay tuned for that to see how long this foundation wears. The next product that I tried was the NARS bronzer in Laguna, which looks like this. And when I first purchased this and I looked at it, I'm like, this is going to be too light for me. It's not going to show up on my skin tone. But when I applied it, it didn't show up too crazy pigmented. It's like a nice flush of color to my skin, which I really like, especially for my no makeup days. This bronzer will be perfect for those days where I want to look very natural. As you can see, I didn't do nothing too crazy, so I really like this, and I can see me using this quite a bit because not every day I want to do a full glam. So when I want to go a bit more natural with my makeup, I will definitely be reaching for this first, and it blended out amazing. So there's that. And then to blend that out, I use this new bronzer brush that I picked up from Amazon. This is the Real Techniques powder brush, the 201. And it is very soft and fluffy. And I don't know if it was the bronzer or the brush, but this blended everything out super nicely. Very soft and really nice size for a bronzer brush. It does cover a nice amount of the cheeks, the head, and everything. It's a really good brush, and I can really see me using this quite a bit. I love big bronzer brushes. I just do. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. So the next product that I dug into was the NYX Highlight and Bronzer Palette. I got this from Ulta as a free gift because I purchased other NYX products, which was the foundation and the lip line and low thing. But this comes with 3 highlighters and 2 contour bronzer shades. This shade right here is too dark to be a bronzer for me, so I will most likely use it as a contour shade, as I used it today just at the very top of my cheekbone to create that nice shadow. And this is very light, so I might be able to use it as a bronzer. And then these 3 shades are very pretty. I did swatches on them in my haul. So I used this one on my nose, and it was a bit too dark because it did turn this part like orange gold, like too dark for me. So then I used the shade next to it, which is like a light pink, which worked a bit better. And I'm sure if I just mix all 3 shades, I could create a really nice custom shade. So again, I love this palette. I love palettes where I can use every single shade in them, because who wants to buy a 4 or 5 pen shadow or highlight or contour palette and only use like 2 or 3 shades? I like to be able to use every single shade in a palette because I feel like I get my money's worth, and that is the case with this product. So really good, highly recommend. Is it my favorite? No, but I can use it and I do like it. So really good buy, even though I got it for free. Is it still considered a buy? Anyways, next product. Then I tried the Revolution Skin Kiss highlighter in the shade Champagne Kiss, and again, this was too light, and I didn't think it was gonna be like purple blue type of highlighter because it doesn't look like that in the pan. But I get, like, even on the hand it looks a bit more icy, but I guess if you look close enough, it does have that hint of purple and blue in it. So I'm probably just gonna pass this product onto my nails because I don't see myself reaching for this often. Maybe for like special looks, but I already have one of these and like a face palette from Morphe, so I don't need a huge pan of it. So I'm just going to pass this on to her. So then the next products that I tried were lip products. So the first thing that I tried was the NYX Line and Load Lippy. I used it to line my lips. It worked. Is it my favorite method of lining? No, I'm always going to prefer a pencil, but it did work if I ever did need it and it was in my bag and I didn't have lip liner. I could use it. The color is a bit too like out there for me, especially for this eye look. I will be using this maybe with a different look, maybe with no eyeshadow, something a bit different. Just wasn't going with this look, so I did remove it. But I do like the formula. It was drying down pretty quickly and it felt pretty comfortable from what I applied to my lips. So I do like the product. I definitely want to try a different shade, maybe something more browny, more nude. But overall, I think this is a good product. Then I tried the Pout Bomb by Makeup Revolution. This is a plumping lip gloss, again in the shade Sauce. And I really want their clear one, which they were out of stock when I ordered this stuff. But I just checked today and they are in stock, of course, after I purchased my stuff. So I'm going to see if my boyfriend takes me to Ulta today so I can actually go pick it up in the store along with some other products, maybe. Listen, I know I said I wasn't going to buy more makeup, but I can't help it. And I think I need help. I need serious help because all my coin is going to makeup. And this is just not okay. This is not okay. Okay, so back to the gloss. It is very plumping, I would say. Like, the tingle doesn't burn or hurt. It just feels really, really minty, like your lips are eating spearmint gum, if that makes any sense. So I do like the gloss. It does give your lips a nice gloss, shiny finish. So I highly, highly recommend. I love this gloss already. I can tell this is probably going to be a favorite, and the clear one is probably going to be another favorite of mine. So yeah, I think this was a pass for me. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it, and the color is really pretty, so I can see myself not wearing any lipstick, and it is probably going to look something like this, a little bit more sheer, but I think this is a great product, so I'm probably going to buy all the colors. Then I threw in a bit of the Ulta Beauty Shiny Sheer Lip Gloss because it's new. I wanted to try it, and I already know how this formula is. I have another one in a different shade. I think it's like Bare or Barely There, maybe. I love that one. I love this one. I love the formula, period. It is very thin, but leaves your lips looking super shiny. This is my favorite gloss formula as of right now. So if you haven't tried Ulta Beauty's lip glosses, I highly, highly recommend. They're really, really nice and very thin in consistency, so it's not too heavy and it doesn't do that stringy stuff. So yeah, really, really like that. And then the last product that I tried is from MAC. This is their Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray in the scent Rose. And I'm pretty sure everyone has this in their collection. And if you haven't, you really should get it. It's worth the money. The mist is really nice and it set down my makeup pretty nicely. It took away the powder look. I think this spray is amazing. This is definitely a pass for me, and I'm probably going to have this in my collection 24/7. So I want to say my top 3 setting sprays are everyone's classic now that I have this one. So this is going to be in my top 3, obviously. Really nice and finished my makeup like flawlessly. So my top 3 sprays will most likely be the MAC Prep and Prime, the Urban Decay All Nighter that I have. I just don't want to take it out right now, but I do have it. You guys see me review it in one of my past videos. And then the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Those are really, really good ones. As far as high end, those are my favorite. I do have some drugstore ones that I love, like the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist, some from Makeup Revolution. The ColourPop Pretty AF or Fresh AF spray is really, really nice as well. So, you know, just explore and see what works for you. But overall, all of these products were a hit for me, except for the Makeup Revolution highlighter. I don't like the holographic look to it, if that's what it's called. But besides that, I think everything was amazing that I tried in today's video. Comment down below what you guys think about any of the products. If you have them, what you guys think about them. Drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you go. I would love to have you join the Rose family. I hope you are having an amazing day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.